The election, far from being a letdown, has been sort of the introduction to an exciting time for the media industry and certainly for you guys. And a lot of people who thought you'd be sort of the anti-Drudge or the Obama cheerleader, it's not exactly that way, is it?
Well, not at all that way. It became very clear right after the election that our main editorial stance has been what we are calling beyond left and right, to not see the world as divided into these two camps, and to look at issues from a fresh perspective, whether it is the financial crisis or the Gulf of Mexico oil spill or Afghanistan. In fact, there are a lot of people, whether it's George Will being against escalating in Afghanistan, sharing a point of view that the Huffington Post has editorially, or whether it is many conservatives who believe that what we have now on Wall Street is not private enterprise capitalism, but a kind of oligarchical system. These are the interesting trends that we have been capturing and covering exhaustively, and therefore getting away from that very obsolete way of looking at American politics and at the world.
So what are your, I know you write, you have a few opinions. What do you think about Barack Obama's handling of the oil spill?
Well, right now, obviously the government is very involved. They are monitoring everything BP is doing, but it wasn't so at the beginning. And for me, even more important than that, is the fact that the Obama administration did not come into the agency overseeing the oil industry and make some fundamental changes early on. Because the Bush-Cheney administration had obviously so deregulated the industry and brought in a lot of people to oversee it that was really a little bit like having the foxes guarding the hen house. And that had to be completely overhauled, and that didn't happen fast enough. So we saw the disaster in the Gulf, we saw the disaster in the West Virginia mine, and we saw what happens when there is no real oversight. Even when there are regulations in place, when there are so many loopholes and they are not being properly implemented.
And just tell us a little bit about Yahoo and, you guys are working together closely and where that might go.
We are doing a lot of deep partnerships with them. The news partnership, we have a co-branded page. We are now working on doing a lot of things together on the Shine site, which is all about women's lifestyles. And this is a passion of mine. We have our living section, which is addressing all the ways in which women can have less stress, more fulfillment in their lives, from health to unplugging and recharging, getting more sleep, style, all that. So we have a great relationship and a deeper and deeper partnership.
So what does that mean? You guys give them content, they give you content. Just explain it briefly.
Well, what we're doing with Shine now is going to be us working together, producing video, producing content together. What we've been doing on news has been producing content for them, as well as them taking specific things that they want to take from us.
So sources say you're spending more time in New York and even perhaps moving here or spending more time, or what's going on?
Not moving here, but my youngest daughter has graduated from high school, and she's going to college back east, joining her older sister who is already in college back east. So the reason for my spending as much time as I was in Los Angeles is no longer going to be there, and so I'm going to be spending a lot more time in our office here.
That's great. So you'll be on the scene more.
On the scene more.
Fantastic. Well, welcome, and it's great to see you.
Thank you.